What is up, guys? Nick Jones here. I'm really sorry, first of all. As you can see, my face is swelled up. I had my wisdom teeth taken out a couple days ago, and I could have waited to do this video, but it's on my mind. I'm kind of fiery right now. Maybe that's a bad thing, but so if I can't talk, if I look weird, just ignore how I look. Anyway, so I purchased a Presonus AudioBox USB 2x2 or 2x2, whatever, USB recording system from Amazon for $150. The reason is I decided to buy a Heil PR-40. For you guys that don't know, I'm going into college, and I'm going to be doing some radio work. I'm going to be doing some communications. I'm going to be studying journalism, but I wanted to get some just some products that I can use really easily. So I wanted a nice recording setup, USB-based, that would just be easy to use. So I did some research, and I was like, hey, Presonus is a pretty good name. I need something that's USB-based. This will allow me to have two XLR connections. I'm going to use something like Adobe Audition to do some radio cuts or maybe record a podcast or two, something like that. So I'm like, okay, good to go. Purchase that on Amazon Prime, 2 days, shipping, it's here. And I plug it in. Can't get it to work. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just my new Mac Mini. So I plug it into my MacBook Pro over here, still can't get it to work. And I bought this assuming it was going to be plug and play. Now, I talked to a guy at the local Guitar Center. First of all, my biggest irk, I called Presonus 3 times. Sit on hold for over an hour and a half without talking to a single person over 3 phone calls. One phone call was 20 minutes, the other 2 were over 30 minutes each. Ridiculous, I know. So maybe I was thinking the wrong thing, but I bought this, I looked at their products, and so I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have the right software. They include this VSL utility that you can install. Installed it, didn't do anything. I don't even know what that is. They also include their, what do they call it here? Their Studio One, which is a digital audio workstation that they include. I don't need that. I'm doing like one XLR recording. I'm not doing multi-track recording, so it really doesn't matter, but I installed that too just for the heck of it. And anyway, couldn't get it to work. So then I go to their software download page because I'm like, okay, maybe the included software just doesn't work. Let me download some drivers. Maybe they have some. First of all, I bought this thinking that it was a core audio device, which essentially means if you've used a Blue Yeti, if you've used any kind of like Logitech USB headset or something, those are core audio compliant devices, which essentially means with a Mac and some Windows PCs, that has nothing to do with core audio, but they are plug and play. You just plug them in, you go to your system sound, whether that would be in your system preferences on your Mac or your control panel on Windows, and the device just, is there. You can select it, you can use it for video recordings, you can use it in Skype, whatever you want to do. So I expected this Presonus box to do the same, and it doesn't. But here on their website, at presonus.com/products/audiobox-USB/downloads, they offer several drivers. They offer a version 1.2 for PC. That's for 64-bit. Drivers for Windows 8, Windows 7, Service Pack 1, Vista, blah, blah, blah. And then they also have a public beta driver for PC. And then it says, message to Mac users. The AudioBox USB is a class-compliant audio device. No driver installation is necessary under OS X 10.4 or above. Simply plug your AudioBox USB into a free USB port on your Mac and then select your preferred DAW and record. DAW, Digital Audio Workstation, whatever. Guys, it didn't work. I got fed up, tried to talk to Presonus. They wouldn't answer the phone. I did not get on the phone with anybody except for a sales representative, and they obviously couldn't help. So luckily I did order this from Amazon, frustration-free. I contacted them. They gave me a return shipping. My dad dropped it off at the UPS store. Good to go, $150 back in literally 2 days. Ended up ordering the Shure X2U USB audio interface. It is just one XLR input, but it works great. As you can see, I'm recording with it right now. So I know several people in the broadcasting online industry, or whatever you want to call it, recommend Presonus. I'm sure it's a great company. We've used Presonus things before. I've had experience with a FirePod, some of their other audio things. I know I think the TechBuzz and StudioTech.tv, they use the Studio Live mixers. I'm sure those are great. I just cannot recommend the AudioBox USB. And, it came to it, maybe, and then I did some more research, and I was like, well, maybe I should buy another one of these boxes. I just want something that'll work for Skype calls, anything like that. So if you're going to do a podcast, you just want one microphone, and you want to use something like the Heil PR-40 or the Rode Procaster or any Electro Voice, maybe an RE20 or something, try this Shure X2U. I know Heil makes one of these USB things, but guys, and here, one more thing. This is from Wikipedia, obviously not the best source, but this gives you a rundown. Core Audio is an API that was developed by Apple. It's a low-level API dealing with sound on Apple's OS X and iOS operating systems. It includes an implementation of cross-platform Open AL library. That doesn't mean anything. This next paragraph tells you exactly what you need to know. Apple's Core Audio documentation states that in creating this new architecture on Mac OS X, Apple's objective in the audio space has been twofold. The primary goal is to deliver high-quality, superior audio experience for Macintosh users. The second objective reflects a shift in emphasis from developers having to establish their own audio and MIDI control or protocols in their applications to Apple moving ahead to assume responsibility for these services on the Macintosh platform. Apple developed this API to make things easy. This Shure device works great with Core Audio. I plug it in, it works. I'm recording with QuickTime now. It's really easy, really simple. It shows up. It does have playback, so it's just awesome. I'm guessing that either Presonus has a problem with Core Audio, or they're not even using Core Audio. Anyway, guys, I've never tried any more Presonus USB products under Mac. Honestly, I can't recommend them. I'm sorry. This is just kind of a venting video. I needed to get out there. I needed to talk about this. But guys, be aware, Presonus, when they say it's plug and play, maybe I was doing something wrong. But if they won't get on the phone with me, if they won't talk to me, 3 days worth of calling them 3 times, spending at least 30 minutes on the phone every single time, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. So guys, if you have any questions, you can leave them down below. I have to recommend the Shure X2U at this point if you want an easy XLR-based, USB-based recording system, especially for the Heil PR-40. Anyway, guys, this was a kind of a ranty video. I don't like doing these, but make sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/thatnickjones. Anyway, guys, see ya.